Hello, my earth signs. This is Keziah with High Priestess Key 333 coming through for my earth. This is Cancer. Cancer. You might got some Cancer in your chart. I don't know. I just did Cancer, but I'm in Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. All right. So, for my earth, okay, I'm doing channel messages today in reference of the music you hear playing. And today I channeled you guys with Didn't You Know by Eric Badu. Trying to decide which way to go. Made a wrong turn back there somewhere. So somebody may feel like you made a mistake, or you may be trying to decide which way to go. Made a wrong turn there somewhere, right? But didn't you know? Didn't you know? Okay, so lost your way. Somebody lost their way. So that's the message. All right, let me turn it down. But that is the channel song for you. Didn't you know? Okay, this could be for anybody who feels any earth elements right now. That means earth, trying to ground yourself, trying to make some type of decision, trying to figure out exactly what in the world, which way to go, what to do next, how to maneuver through a situation or with someone. Yes, I was born to make mistakes, okay, but I ain't scared to take the way or pave the way or something she said, right? But you ain't scared, you know what I'm saying? You know your heart will guide you there, right? So I'm glad that you know that, okay? So let's get to it and see what your messages are, Earth. This is for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it doesn't have to be those signs. This is open. This is for anyone who is trying to get into the earthly element. Earth is definitely about grounding yourself. Earth is about seeking alignment. Earth is about earthly possessions, something that you're trying to obtain, receive, and retrieve, or to hold on to in some shape, form, or fashion. Also, earth element is definitely anyone who is into their energy here or around some type of energy that is physical base, right? Here in the physical, because the earth is what we're on. This is earth, right? And it's also someone who is connecting to nature, right? Because earth is all about nature, mother nature, right? It's also about my mothers out there. And so it is. So let's see what the messages are for my earth signs or my earth element. I keep saying earth signs, but you know what I mean. Okay. All right, earth element. Let's see what ancestors want you to know in reference of the messages today. Okay. Earth. What is the messages for earth? What's the messages for earth ancestors? Right here. Messages for earth ancestors. Messages for earth, please. Messages for earth. I share ancestors. There go my lighter. Because I was burning some sage. My life just popped on. Okay, so Earth, you definitely trying to figure out what's going on. It looks, and you know what popped up? I can't make this up, family. I can't make this up. Nothing but earthly energy. Answers said you trying to figure out what you want to do right now around some type of earthly possessions, material items here on this earth. Um, and I got five is earth. Also, answers want you to work with your heart chakra, okay? Because some of you are going through a very emotional situation right now, okay? Trying to make some decisions, right? A lot of you need some interventions on your life. And this is these messages that come today around my earth signs. This is actually either going to be a warning for you, it's going to be some clarification, motivation, and some inspiration in this message. All right. I'm seeing it come through already for my earth signs or my earth element. Okay. Ancestors said one thing's for sure, two things for certain. You're very gifted spiritually. You need to understand that, Earth. Okay, so you can shift this energy. You can make things happen for you. Right now, it's like you're vibrating. In reference of being inspired to do some things, okay? And the ancestors is saying, you know, you may be having some trepidations. I don't know why I'm hearing that word, trepidations, however that word is. I'm hearing that in my mind towards what it is that you are going or inspired to go after. The ancestors want you to know right now, earth signs, you are a leader, all right? You're not a follower, okay? So whatever that means for you, because you're spiritually gifted to shift things, to move things that don't feel the best for you or don't feel comfortable for you, you can shift it, right? Ancestors want you to know this is in reference of money, your living conditions, whatever feels outside of you that's making your life uncomfortable or making you feel very strapped in reference of making a decision. I don't know why that word came up, but I just have to tell you what comes in reference of it, okay? And it's something about your life, because that's the song that's on My Life, right? Sure ain't been easy. My life, okay? By Erica. My life sure ain't been easy. My life going through the changes. So some of my earth signs, you're going through the changes, okay? And it ain't no turning back right now, is what the ancestors is saying through the song. It ain't no turning back. No turning back. Okay. So this is definitely, maybe that is the warning in reference of someone who is inspired. Okay. Ancestors also say, now it's time for you to bring people together. You may be even inspired to bring people together. Okay. You may be inspired to do some things like that. You know, you're working off of that heart chakra, Venus energy intervening, maybe trying to help somebody else, or maybe trying to be an intervention for someone else, maybe you're inspired to help someone else because of that leadership skill. Some of you just moved into new leadership positions, got a manager position, CEO of a new business. You may be inspired to get there, or maybe that's something you're working up to right now. Maybe you're inspired to be that new boss. Okay, ancestors is showing it. Okay, because right now what you've caused in the past, your karmic energy is definitely around the love. Okay, the love that you put out is the love that you're going to give back. And if you didn't put any love out, that's why you're not getting any back. Okay, and so it's also showing that come up around your finances as well. Okay, so some of you, some things that you did in the past, money wise, is coming back around as well. Right? It's like as if you did something right with somebody at some, job that you used to work at. You left that job and went to another job, and then you lost that job, and then the person that you did right at the old job called you back. See what I'm saying? So it's like a karmic situation of something coming back to you of what you've done that was good. Good deeds go long ways, earth. Okay, so ancestors is showing that, definitely showing in reference of the way you're inspired right now is working on some things, because you definitely want to move towards prosperity and abundance. Okay, you're working on it very hard, very strong, but things can get a little tricky. Okay, when it comes to the aspect of where you are right now. Right now, I'm seeing in reference of your inspired actions that not only are you inspired to do the things that I told you about earlier, but you definitely need to be very careful, because the ancestors is giving the crow there. That crow is definitely a message in reference of somebody being trickery and manipulation with that Uranus energy that's there. Okay, so and it's around some type of home or living conditions, or you've been inspired around maybe even technology. It could be something of that sort. Okay, ancestors is letting you know there's some trickery there, there's some manipulation there, so you want to be very careful, because that's coming down to deception. All right, so you want to be very careful of others taking your kindness for weakness. That's what the ancestors is saying. But spiritually, you're so gifted, you're able to shift this energy, okay? Because of what you have endured in the past, you're now able to use your third eye, use your crown chakra, and be able to come out of these things. The ancestors is showing there's definitely a lot of things coming, changing in your life that's going to bring a lot more earthly possessions. You have a lot here that's showing that. Ancestors is definitely saying to my earth signs, you have to continue to stay grounded. Okay, you have to continue to meditate and pray. You have to continue to get out in nature and deal with things in nature. If you can't get out in nature, let's say if you're in a place where it's cold and you have snow, the ancestors said work with soil, plants, something you can grow. Okay, continue to work with earthly elements, crystals, and your ends, things like that. Just something that is earthly based. Work with your herbs. Okay, ancestors is saying these are the things that's going to help you move through this transition. Even in reference of your health, ancestors said for some of my earth signs around your around your health, you need to be using herbal interventions, which means the medicines that you may be using, you may want to look at other alternatives, okay? That are earth, okay? Medicinal herbs, okay? Herbal teas, things like that, okay? That's going to give you some type of medicinal reward. That's the word ancestor gave me. In reference to your finances, I'm also seeing those things change too, okay? Clarity on the spread for Earth, please. Okay, one card fell out about that intervention. Okay, so I definitely know some things changing for you, and that's also that love. That's that Venus energy. Okay, ancestors is showing it, and it keep flipping over for you. So I know the ancestors is saying some things is getting ready to change for you. There's an intervention, or there needs to be one. You need to either be the intervention, or you need one yourself. Okay, something or someone needs to intervene for you. Okay, in some shape, form, or fashion. Maybe you need to do that for yourself. Okay, let's clarify the spread and see what it is that the ancestors is saying about this so strongly for you. Earth, 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 clarity on earth. See, I'm clever. Somebody trying to be clever. Winner by surprise. Ancestors say you need to be clever, but somebody is also trying to be clever. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, definitely with the clarity, somebody is definitely trying to put you in the lion's den, okay, or you're in the lion's den right now around the things that that you're trying to inspire to do. Okay, ancestors has got your back. Okay, a lot here, definitely around finances and miracles coming in for you. Okay, I got the miracle card on your law of compensation and love, so there's definitely some miracles happening for you, earth signs. Okay, yeah. See, the ancestors is saying just be very careful because right now, whatever you're focusing on about going towards that you're inspired to do right now in the present, the way that you're vibrating, there's some trauma that is there. Okay. So you're emotionally unstable because of some type of trauma or being even traumatized. Ancestors want you to know that with this energy being here about what you're inspired to do and the trauma being there, you got to be very careful. Okay, because there's some deception there, and the deception is around some type of home situation that keeps coming up. Okay, so I have to tell you, home, it could even be a father, okay, or a father figure, or male. Um, there's something here. In the okay, so also whatever you're inspired to do, or whatever you're inspired of having to happen, with this coming up this way, there's some trauma here. I'm seeing sell something about somebody selling something. This could be a sale of a home, a sale of some type of situation, sale of a job. I mean, selling on a job, selling of a car, some type of enterprise architecture, some type of something that's property, right? And then you may be finding out the value of something like that. Also, earth, because those are tangible earthly items that you could have some type of trauma behind. But the ancestors is saying you got to be very careful. Be careful in reference of accountants, people dealing with your money. Also, I'm seeing and I'm hearing that ancestors is saying, it's somebody or something that's trying to restrict you or put some limitations in your way when it comes to that. So be very careful. This goes back to a son, a daughter, a aunt, a sister, a niece, a female cousin, even a father. Like I said earlier, a grandfather, a husband. It goes back to the men energy as well. And this could also come into place around somebody doing something technology wise when I'm seeing this, okay? And this is in your earthly energy right now, Earth, okay? So you want to be very careful of other people doing this, okay? Be very careful, because it's all based off of you being the sacrifice, okay? Somebody's sacrificing whatever's happening in your life, okay, to make their life better, okay? So you got to be very careful right now, because that's why the ancestors keep throwing out the three. The three is Venus, but it's also about intervention. So you need somebody to intervene, or either you need to intervene for yourself and change this energy. And this is your messages. So the ancestors is coming through to give you clarification, motivation, and some inspiration. All right. Yeah, 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 yeah. Confirmation, okay? I don't know what more, okay? With the Badu. Da, 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 da. Okay? Because the ancestors is saying, don't get in your own way. Okay, because you right now you in the lion's den with where it's going. What you inspired to do is to create things, but you have a way of shifting it. Okay, the ancestors got that Aquarius energy on that Ariel. That's definitely energy of you shifting things. Okay, whatever this is a warning. Okay, you got that Jupiter in there. You got to be intelligent. Now it's time to use your mind. Okay, now it's time to use your mind. Okay, and the ancestors want you to know, because some things could even go as far as being a gift or a curse. Okay, it's like you receive something that's a gift, but if you do the wrong thing, because you in that lion's gate, lion's den portal, that you could shift it, or it can be shifted that it does something that causes a major issue in your life. Okay, don't get into any type of situations with low vibrational people either, because that can bring you down as well. Okay, I'm seeing that. Right now, it's time for you to be that humanitarian, to shift this energy. Now it's time for you to be able to deal with the opposite. Okay, what you like or what you may not like, the opposite may work for you to be able to shift that energy, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, because the law of polarity has come up in reference of you being able to get out of this situation. So whatever you want to do, you need to do the opposite. Okay, or whatever you feel, you may have to do the opposite to come out of this, to be clean. All right, Earth. I don't know why this is coming up, but this is for someone. Okay, the law of polarity in reference of what you're inspired to do right now. Ancestors is saying you need to do the opposite. The law of polarity has come out on it. You either move into that Jupiter energy, which is the way of expansion, to do the opposite, or you move into the other direction where you don't listen and you be in that lion's den, and you'll have sorrow and regret. So this is that main message that came out at the beginning about, didn't you know, making that decision. So the ancestors is giving you some more messages around that. But as you've seen from the beginning, we had that Rhea and we got that Taurus energy. There's something around some type of situation that I'm telling you about that is deception behind it. And the ancestors is showing it's true. Now the ancestors is saying you got to use your crown chakra, your intelligence, to get through this earth signs. All right. Don't allow your sexuality to rule your flesh. So that means lusting can sway your judgment right now, if this is about some type of love situation for someone. All right. Don't allow your sexuality and your sensuality and your sexual desires to sway you and your flesh, because it will create something for you that's not going to be pleasurable down the line. All right. And that's also the warning that's here. I have to deliver the messages. All right. And sister said, if you do the right thing based off of not soaking in the things that you've had happen to you in the past, and you use your spiritual gifts, you will be abundant, because a lot of the things that you've went through have affected your finances. They have affected your finances. They have affected you in love. And a lot of it is because of low vibrational energy, low vibrational men you've dealt with, low vibrational women that you've dealt with, low vibrational decisions. Okay, I hate to use that, but that's what just came out. As I said, it's about you creating your outcome. You create your own outcome. You are in control over your outcome. That's why you must stay grounded. Why you must stay balanced. That's why you must meditate through these energies. Okay. But in the law of perpetual energy, you have the energy to shift this. It's you have to use. You know what the ancestors say you have to do. Your main message is you have to use discernment. And if you don't use discernment and you don't have your discernment strong to be able to make informed decisions, you're going to be in trouble, even around your finances and around love. But yes, this is showing you got some miracles that are getting ready to happen for you when it comes to your money, when it comes to love. But you have to be on the right path. That's why Answers is telling you and showing you what you're inspired to do. It's okay if you move in the right direction. And for some of you, that's the opposite of what you want to do, because you got the law of polarity on the law of inspired actions. So put that together. You're inspired to do the opposite. Okay, but make a discerned decision. Maybe you want to do the opposite of everyone, and maybe this you should be going the right way with them. Okay, or maybe you should be going, make a whatever resonates with you, family. I have to just tell you, okay. But yes, this is showing miracles. I'm seeing, some of you have Aries in your chart, but some of you Earth signs. Some of you have Leo in your chart. I may be speaking to my Tauruses very strongly because Taurus came up. I'm definitely speaking to my Capricorns with that Phobos energy here. And some of you may have Aquarius in your chart. Okay. I'm seeing all of that here, family. Let me pull your outcome message for my Earth signs. All right. But that is your message. I hope that gave you some clarification, confirmation, and motivation in reference to what to do, okay, in your decision making, okay. Let me see what's on the song, okay, because I've been channeling through music. Kiss Me on My Neck is there. I don't know, that may not be for y'all, but the main message for y'all that I channeled was Didn't You Know, okay. Outcome message for my Earth. Outcome message for Earth. Outcome message for Earth. Outcome message. Thank you, ancestors. Cleansing. Yeah, clean things up, and boundaries. Didn't we talk about boundaries? There go boundaries right there. Ancestors said there is boundaries that are needed, and then it's time to clean things up. All right. So that card says cleansing. Y'all can't see it. So not only making the decision is cleaning things up, cleansing, okay, but the ancestors is also saying out of bounds. There's some boundaries that have to be created, okay? But the main card for you is something in the situation needs to be cleared up. Told you. Use sage to clear your home energetically. You are emerging, cleanse, integrity and truth will win the day. So be truthful and operate out of integrity. Be kind, but also be very honest. Okay. This card suggests you've been through a very difficult situation, or you're going through a difficult situation for which you're finally now emerging. Even though you're nearing the end of the challenging period of your life, perhaps you are already there. You still have energetic cords and attachments that you need to clear from your life, which is the decisions that you have to make. Okay, family? Think of them as energetic debris that needs to be washed away by time and intentions. Just as we can see the moon rise nearly every night in the sky, so you too are nearly always able to possess upsets with some effort. You need to carry out this cleansing of your body, your mind, your spirit, and or you risk remaining stuck in the past. Sit under the moon's beam and ask her to cleanse you, or work with Archangel Michael. Okay, so I definitely said that. And it also says for you to take regular spiritual baths. Okay, so most importantly, set your intentions of cleansing yourself of the past. Okay, that's the main objective at hand, which is what I told you earlier. But that comes with you making a decision and setting those boundaries, Earth. Okay, continue to stay grounded, and I think you'll be just fine. Miracles are happening though, but you have to have faith in reference of these things to come through. All right, so much love to you. Peace.